I will address this right away because I can't go anywhere without someone saying it. I know, I look like a tall version of that midget from Game of Thrones. I get it. It's been said before. Thank you. I'm single now. I try to go to bars to meet women. That's what they say to me all the fucking time. It's annoying as shit. And here's the thing, I tell people that, they go, oh, Dan, you should take that as a compliment. I don't think so, because I think that's like going up to someone and saying, hey, you'd be hot if you were 3 feet shorter. It's kind of fucked up, right? Single now. I married my high school girlfriend, which if that's something you're thinking about doing, don't. I got married at the same place where Carson Wentz got married. It's this place in Bucks County called the Lake House Inn. There's this gorgeous honeymoon suite where the couple spends their first night together, and I threw up everywhere in that room. So that's not the reason I'm divorced, but it is a reason. It's weird. Me and Max got in a lot of fights when we were splitting up. At one point, she looked at me and went, "What, Dan, did you think this was going to be forever?" I was like, I mean, maybe not forever, but at least until I fucking died, you know? Yeah, we literally had that party where we literally said, till death do us part. That's not something I ever say to anyone else. Like, I could get my tires changed next week. It'd be weird if I look at the mechanic and he goes, Dan, that'll be $400. And I go, till death do us part. Wow, that'd be weird, right? I might do it. Bad. No, I married a high school, so like I'm inexperienced. Because I spent my early 20s not fucking other people. So I don't know what I'm doing. Like a couple weeks ago, I went home with a young lady, and she asked me to choke her while we were having sex, and that's the scariest thing anyone's ever asked me to do. Because what if I like it? And then what if I keep doing it, and then what if I just get too good at choking women? I don't want to be that guy, right? Turns out it doesn't matter, because I learned this the hard way. When you're choking someone during sex, you're not supposed to cry and tell them you love them. Save that for the third date, maybe. I resolved this past weekend, I was like, I'm never going on Tinder again after a weird message that I got. This one woman, first message, all caps, she texts me, she goes, I'm 5'3", is that gonna be a problem? It's like, it sounds like you're about to make it one, yeah. Like, what are you pissed off about if you're 5'3"? You can go on most roller coasters with an adult, right? Who didn't let you on Steel Forest, that's all I'm saying. I used to match up with people, the first time I joined Tinder, I would see this all the time. It would say something like, bars are boring. For our first date, we should go hiking. And that seems wildly irresponsible. Like the first thing you want to do with someone you meet on the internet is go to the woods? Seriously? You're out of your fucking mind? I don't like to blame the victim in any situation, but I do think if you're the kind of person that wants to go hiking with someone you meet on Tinder, you're also the kind of person that wants to die in the woods one day. Everything's dangerous now. The internet's made everything so dangerous. I was driving around here a couple weeks ago and I almost accidentally kidnapped a guy. I got stopped at a red light outside of a bar and some guy starts pulling on my back handle. He goes, hey man, you're my Uber driver. And I was like, that's a weird thing to accuse someone of being. He's like, no, you're in a Mazda 6. You have to be my Uber driver. And I want to confess something to you all right now. I don't know anything about cars, but I do know that I don't have the only Mazda 6 in Philadelphia. That much I can tell you. I'm so mad. I know what I would have done. I would have let him in my car, dropped him off in front of like a crack house in Kensington, and he would have been like, hey man, this isn't my house. And I'd been like, this is the only house in Philadelphia. Drove away, let him die. Fuck him. Fuck him. It's all dangerous, man. I ordered a pizza using Grubhub the other day, and I am 90% sure I came this close to getting sex trafficked. Pizza guy came, he was out front of my house. He called me. He was like, hey Dan, I'm out front of your house. I walk out my front door, the pizza guy lied to me. He wasn't there, but who was is this lady in a big white SUV, and she just looks at me and goes, hey big boy, get in. And what I should have done is been like, I think you have the wrong person. What I did do is I looked at her and went, I ordered a pizza? And she looked right back at me and went, And the pizza guy came running from around the corner. She drove away, and I was like, dude, I think you just saved my life. And he was like, Dan, this is the 3rd time this week you ordered from us. You're getting diabetes. We're not saving your life. I went, fine, how much would that be? He went, $10.99. I went, till death do us part. And I kissed him. I kissed the guy. Guys, I'm Nate Clark. You've been wonderful. Please enjoy that.